She had never taken her life too seriously, always brushed it off with jokes and laughter. But today, life had brought her to a crossroad where she had become serious and worried for herself. A little while ago, her father's friend had stood before her, joining hands in apology. The news he gave her had left her stunned for a moment. But this was not the time to mourn or to sit and think. She had to make a decision quickly. If she didn't, she would regret it all her life. Making her decision, she lifted the heavy bridal lehenga with both hands and walked out of the room where she had to make an announcement in front of everyone. What nonsense is this? Did you gather the whole world just to put on this show? You couldn't honor the friendship of your dead friend. Now you have no right to make decisions for his daughter. I will take my niece with me. The 47-year-old man spoke arrogantly. Yet inside he was satisfied to see this situation. He finally had a chance to play his game. No one, neither you nor anyone else, has the right to decide for me. I'm an adult. I can make my own decisions. I will not go with you. Today was the day fixed for my wedding, and my wedding will take place today itself. She stepped out and declared in front of everyone. The gathering froze in shock. No one had expected a bride to step out and say something so bold. And who will you marry? Do you see a groom standing here for you? Kamal mocked sarcastically. Without fear, she pointed with her hand and spoke. He's right there, standing in front of everyone. He will be my groom, and I will marry him today. Everyone gasped. The man she pointed to burned with rage, stepping forward to teach the girl a lesson, but before he could move, Zulfikar caught his hand firmly. I told you before, your niece has no affair with that boy. It's with his uncle. I saw them myself, alone by the canal at night, Chaudhry Aslam said in front of everyone, shattering Kamal's scheme. Shut your filthy mouth. Don't you dare put such disgusting accusations on this innocent girl. She made the right decision. Her wedding will be today, and it will be with him. The man stood frozen in shock, staring at his brother. But brother, how can I marry? He had barely started when his brother's pleading look silenced him. He pressed his lips tight, swallowing his words, but his eyes turned venomous toward the bride, who lowered her head, unable to meet his glare. In the car, silence engulfed them both. Two strangers, now bound by a strong and unbreakable relationship, drove toward a shared destination. Neither had consent in their hearts, but both had accepted the bond. Suddenly the man's phone rang loudly. Irritated, he pulled it from his pocket, saw the caller ID, and answered harshly, Can't you wait? Didn't I say I'll call you myself? Why don't you understand? Stop disturbing me again and again. My life is already a living hell, and you... He didn't realize the girl beside him had flinched at his words. He tossed the phone on the dashboard, not sparing her a single glance. She swallowed his cruel words like a bitter pill. Was life only a hell for him? And what about what had happened to her today? No one knew with what broken heart she had signed the marriage papers. Yes, she had taken his name as a shield, but only to save herself. The man must surely be burning with anger at her boldness in naming him in front of everyone. He had always been wary of her, and today her sudden declaration had humiliated him further. The car stopped at the house. Without looking at her, he grabbed his phone, got out, and walked inside. She felt humiliated. Her eyes welled with tears, but she blinked them back, stepping out too, reminding herself this was only the beginning of her married life. Later, laughter and chase filled another scene, her cousin Hassan teasing her running after him angrily. Their banter was playful, until he mischievously mentioned their future marriage. The word wife made her blush crimson. But everything shattered when she bumped into him, the stern man she had just been forced to marry. His sharp, scolding tone cut her down, warning her about immaturity and childishness. Obediently, she picked up her fallen dupatta and walked away. Now, entering his house as his bride, she hesitated outside his room. Memories of his harshness haunted her. Gathering courage, she stepped in, but he wasn't inside. He was on the terrace, angrily talking on the phone. When he entered and saw her, His fury returned. "Why are you in my room?" she softly replied. "Then tell me, where else should I go?" "I don't care. Go to hell if you want. Just stay out of my sight, or I swear I'll ruin you." His grip tightened painfully on her arms as he accused her of manipulating him into marriage. "You trapped me. You're foolish, selfish, and opportunistic. Once things settle, I'll free myself from you forever. I won't destroy my life with a girl like you." Tears shimmered in her eyes, but she didn't stay quiet. She fired back. "And you think you're any better? You're arrogant, bitter, and unbearable. Don't fool yourself. I didn't marry you out of love. It was my compulsion. You think I'd choose to spend a lifetime with someone like you? I'd rather die." Enraged, he ordered her out of his room. She slammed the door and left. That night, in Hassan's room, she vented about her demonic new husband, mocking his anger and sternness. Hassan tried to calm her, but before she realized it, the man himself was standing at the door, overhearing every word. Caught red-handed, she fumbled with excuses, but his furious gaze silenced her. Coldly, he told her she had no value in his eyes because she didn't know how to command respect. Humiliated, she left the room, leaving Hassan speechless. The clash of pride, compulsion, and hidden emotions had just begun in their forced marriage.